What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another WD detailing video. I'm RJ, Brent's behind the camera, and today we are in a pretty much abandoned warehouse in the middle of nowhere, and we're gonna be working on this 1986 Maserati bi-turbo Zagato Spider. It was one of the first bi-turbo production cars ever made, and this one has seen some better days. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into the process of making it look like new.
So looking over this thing, clearly it's been sitting for way too long, but today we're going to start the road to getting it back on the road. Now, we have pretty minimal information on the backstory of this car, but what I do know is that the current owner's father used to own it, and he used to drive him around in it as a kid, and he would fight with his siblings for the front seat until he was allowed to start driving it when he turned 16. But after that, it got stored here, and he hasn't seen it in nice condition in over 10 years, and it has less than 34,000 miles on the dash, so this car definitely needs a second life. Now, hopping into the question of the video, what would be your top 3 barn finds we could showcase on this channel? We have some pretty crazy stuff coming, including the rarest barn find we've ever had, which you'll see that in a video in November, but that's top secret, so if you aren't subscribed to our channel, you should probably do that right now, because when that video drops, it'll be our biggest yet. But leave a comment down below what your top 3 that we could find are. Now, hopping into the detail, I always find it so satisfying to rinse off spider webs. I don't know why, maybe it's mean to say that, but it satisfies me to get rid of them. But we started with the exterior, doing the wheels first, and then rinsed off the rest of the car. And during the wash process, we'll take a really soft bristle brush and get in those spots that the wash mitt might miss. And at this point after the wash, we went ahead and covered the entire car with iron fallout remover to get any of the iron out of the clear coat, and then we clay barred it to get the rest of the particles out of it, just to completely prep the paint for the polishing. Now for the polishing, the paint was actually in immaculate condition for what we were expecting, but it kind of makes sense because this car, like I said at the beginning, only has less than 34,000 miles on it, and it's also been sitting in this warehouse for the last 10 years, so given that it hasn't really been moving too much and it wasn't outside or anything, it makes sense that the paint was in good condition as it was, so we didn't record too much polishing stuff, but I still wanted to give you guys some of the content, and I think that this back trunk lid looked really good when we were done with it, so this is at least one clip that we were able to record. And then after polishing it, we covered it entirely with a ceramic sealant to give it a little bit of protection and also give it a nice shine for when the customer saw it at the end. Now moving on to the interior, the first thing we did was pull the seats out of the car. That way it was easier to clean everything on the inside. And we also pulled everything out that belonged to the owner. And for some reason, there was more than one front grille to this car. Maybe one of you guys could tell me why that is. I've never seen that before with a car, but I think there were 3 or 4 of them. So if you know why, leave a comment down below. So at this point of the vacuuming, we decided we wanted to try to pull the carpets out completely so we could power wash them instead of just extracting, because they had a weird smell to them, can't really explain it. So we took the seatbelts out, and when we pulled them back to take it out, it was actually clamped down, so we actually couldn't get the carpets out, but at least we gave it a shot and we still cleaned underneath it. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get them out, but we did the best we could, and they still came out really good. They still smelled great afterwards. It just wasn't the exact process we wanted to do, but we still had a good outcome anyways. All right guys, so while RJ was cleaning the inside of the car and I was sitting inside of it looking around, I was actually fascinated when I realized how much branding Maserati's done with this car. So I was looking around and there's just branding everywhere inside of here, on the steering wheel, on the dash, right here. It's everywhere. It says Maserati right there, down on the speaker grill, even down on the floor, the foot pedals. There's just Maserati literally everywhere on this car. So it's kind of like a cool little thing about it. Actually, there's one right here too. It's hard to see, but it's tiny. But yeah, just a little fun Easter egg. And to finish the detail, we went ahead and cleaned all the glass, and then I also conditioned the seats because the leather was super dried out from sitting for a long time. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like because we're putting a lot of time into our videos now. We're going to be filming a lot over the next few months because in December, we're going to be posting 2 videos per week, which is something we've never done before. So give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys next week.